Alright my loves, I'm Maddie and today we're going to be looking at making a music video using a video synth. Oh yeah. We are using a video synth called Erogenous Tones, which I'm a big fan of, not just for the name, but Fitz is going to show us a little bit of just how it works, first of all, yeah?
Modular synthesizers, love them. We've made videos about them before, yeah?
Yep. You might have seen, we've got a video about modular synth, we've got one about the subharmonicon.
Mm-hmm. And
Fitzy's back.
we thought about how we're going to make loads of videos in the house, so we ended up making loads of videos. But now, I found out about video modular synthesis, which is like a whole nother world.
You're like, come at me.
Yeah. So there's loads of different systems, and in the same way as modular synthesizers are, you can get a thing that's like, it just does one little thing and it costs loads of money. What's good about Erogenous Tones Structure is it does everything sort of in one go.
It would be annoying if you'd had to buy like as many video synths as you have modules for your modular synth.
Exactly, yeah. So you can put CV sources into this. If you don't know what we're talking about, there's another video we made about CV that you can link to there. And obviously you can put CV sources in to change all the knobs on this so that you're changing the settings on the video synth. But in its most sort of basic form, we start almost like a sort of effects chain. I assume we're talking to people who are sort of know a little bit about like music stuff.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there might be just, I want to say farmers then. That was the first thing that came to my head. You might be a farmer who's interested in a video synth.
You're right. I don't think there might be farmers. I very much doubt there are many farmers into modular synthesizers. If there are, let us know in the comments. Let us know
in the comments if you're a farmer and you like modular.
Yeah, so we start with just the basic sort of what's called a gen here. So that's just sort of a kind of like a preset video thing that we can change some of the presets.
So is this like an oscillator?
Yeah.
If we're talking about like music terms.
Yes.
So an oscillator on a modular synth or any sort of synth is the thing that like actually makes
the sound.
A sound.
So it's like the first part. Without it, it wouldn't really be much at all.
Yeah. So instead of an oscillator, it's a gen.
So I've got one of these gens up here.
Just one of them.
And I'm changing some of the knobs here to change some of the parameters. You can see it's like moving around there. Obviously, if we had it kind of all linked up with the rest of the modular stuff, we can change the colours there as well. Then we'd be able to do all that in time with music and kind of make it all. There's loads of different types.
So you were just sort of riding the knobs today. I wanted to say riding the faders, but riding the knobs. So that's one of the gens. Now there's literally hundreds and hundreds in here, so that's another one. That looks like the C.
Yeah, let's play a game. I'll get them up and you tell me what you're seeing.
Okay, that's a ska band.
Yeah, I would agree with that. What now?
That's a dead ska band. Oh, that's a ska band on acid. Ooh, that is a bit like the phone case I ordered.
Next.
This is sound waves.
Okay. So we could keep going like that. Like I say, there's hundreds in here and they're all different. Now, if we add an effect after it, if you look on this little sort of thing here, see it just says Gen 1. If I move over one now, we're going to add an effect.
What effect is that you just added?
That effect is called radial colour.
Oh.
So again,
this is like literally like adding guitar pedals in a chain.
This is why I like it, Mad.
This is why I like it.
I understand it because it's like guitar pedals. So now, again, I'm going to keep Gen 1 as being the same, and click on Effects
so
1.
Wavy gen, and then have you still got the radial colour effect thing on it? Are you adding another one, or are you changing the effect?
Changing it now. So that's changed to be a different thing where kaleidoscope sort of thing.
Wall of mirrors vibes.
Yeah. That's another effect.
But this is just changing the one effect right now. So you've got one gen with one effect on it.
Yeah.
Right. Do they have names, these effects, or are they just random?
That's called Rev Fisheye.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is called Glitch something. So again now, if we like that effect and we want to change the gen, we go back to gen and we can change that to be another different gen.
So it's got the same kind of swooshy effect going on, but with a different input.
You've got it. So that's the sort of...
Oh god.
That's like the real basics of how to use erogenous tone structure.
And you can add more effects in a chain as well.
Yeah, we can have 2 effects, we can have loads of different things. We can even have like...
If you really want to give yourself a headache.
We can have images in there. I haven't got any in there, but you can add effects to the images and make them go in time with music and stuff.
Ooh.
There's like... there's 3D objects. Don't know what's going on with this guy.
That reminds me of just like...
Austin Powers or something.
Yeah, or like...
Not so much now.
Psychedelic psytrance.
Yeah.
With a random object floating around.
What's really cool as well, again, we haven't got a setup to do this, but it'll react to music going in. So if there's a sort of a kick sound or something like that, you can make this pulse like that with the music and it'll look really cool.
Stereo phones.
Change the colours there and stuff. That's pretty cool, isn't it? You know?
Rainbow.
So that's the sort of 3D ones. Again, there's audio type things.
Hello.
But where it gets really interesting is where we start to put video
Une personne.
through there. So what we've done is we've got a camera set up, got the HDMI of the camera, then we've got to convert it into, you know, this sort of one, you know, like audio, red and white, those ones.
What are they called? RGA?
CVBS.
What?
Don't know, it says different...
Well, we're going to look up what they're actually called after and put it up on the screen.
Yeah. But you know...
You know what they look like, you just don't know what they're called.
Yeah, you've got a drawer somewhere with one of these in. Because
mate, I've got loads of drawers.
Yeah, everyone has.
So many drawers.
It's all tangled and you're like, I keep that lead, I need it for something.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things about getting into all this sort of stuff. You're like, yeah, I'll buy that, I won't need to get any new stuff. You end up buying stuff that you don't need. Because obviously, how does a HDMI end up going into this? You need to buy a little box.
Okay,
that costs
so
about £10.
you're gonna film all these little bits later, presumably, but we're currently going in the Sony A6400, that's what this is, and it's going out of its HDMI into your little box.
Into the little box that converts a mini HDMI into the yellow cable. Right?
Whatever it's called.
So then Maddie's video is going through this, through the erogenous tones. The erogenous tones is doing this video magic, but then we've got to get it back into HDMI, haven't we? So we need another box on the other end.
So many boxes.
So, yeah,
what
exactly.
What are these boxes called?
These are called, it's a convert HDMI to, I think it's CVBS. And they cost about £10, but they need to be powered as well. It's an upscaler.
We'll put the details in the description.
So I'm downscaling into one and then I'm upscaling on the way back out to get it into the computer via this little HDMI capture card that we use to get good cameras on Zoom.
Yeah, so that makes the HDMI, like the large HDMI, just converts it to USB and lets you use like a camera like this as a webcam, basically. That's what that's doing.
Yeah, and that only costs like £7, which is cool.
From the internet.
Yeah.
And then it's recording in OBS on the computer, yeah.
Indeed.
Which is free! Yay, OBS.
So that's a basic sort of introduction to video synthesizers using structure. There's loads of other types, but that's what I've sort of learned. But in terms of video stuff now, again, there's loads of just sort of presets. Presets in here.
We sort of went through these already, didn't we? And we collected a few that we like the look of to try and keep the video vaguely in the same ballpark. So these kind of like quite almost neon-y colours and like...
Find a little bit we like.
Yeah, like we don't want it to be just every single thing the erogenous tones can do at once, because that would be a bit much.
What did you do with your eyes, Matt? Because they're coming out crazy colours now.
I've used face paint instead of eyeshadow because it's really nice pigmenty colour.
Yeah.
It's also on my lips. I think I just like bright colours, you guys.
So yeah, we sat down and kind of made a load of presets. We've got this spooky sort of Halloween colour, Halloween TV type one. We don't know yet which ones are going to make it into the video, but we're going to do a few takes. No,
our plan is just to do a few takes. Fitz is going to ride the knobs. I'm going to sit here and sing. So this is for my song Mama, which is actually called Mama Will You Hear Me, but we always call it Mama. And check out, can you even see this? The beer that Fitz happens to be drinking, not even on purpose. Can you see it?
I'd put it on the last one. That'll be good.
Fitz is drinking a beer called Mama. not even on purpose.
Yeah, so I think what we're going to do now is just do some takes, and then we'll let you know how it goes after.
Because I've had this song in the bag for, I think, we recorded it in 2019, and then 2020 happened. So it's about time it had a video, and it came out.
If 2020 was an image, what would it be like, Mad? Hang on, do a bit more like...
Oh. This is 2020. Oh god, yeah, this is 2020. I don't know, it's a bit party-tastic to be 2020.
Yeah.
I might dye my hair blue.
You look like an anime character.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
That's cool, look at that.
Maybe we should use this one.
Alright, first take like this then.
Now and then, overwhelmed, I remember that one day you'll have to leave me. In a way, it's a shame that the darkest days already seem to hold me.
Wanna go with the light then?
Peh. I had a hair in my mouth all the way through that.
Just simple. That's it.
Siggy, I got a fur ball.
All I'm gonna do is that. And we're sticking with this colour, is it?
It was cool when it was...
Changing the colours inside and stuff. 4 or 2?
I can't look.
Oh my god.
I've got a hair in my mouth, it's really horrible. Oh, that really made me feel sick. Well, hate hair, hate it. It was all like...
4 or 2?
2. The one earlier, it was just 2. That was a lot of fun. I think this video is going to be very exciting. What do you think, Fitz?
I think it's going to be exciting.
It'll be very
what
exciting.
colour do people think you should have your hair?
If my hair wasn't red, should it be blue? Should it be... Oh, crazy face! Oh, yellow? Is that yellow? Green. Kind of, I like that sort of aquamarine kind of turquoisey. Oh, purple. That one, I kind of like that one, but only if my skin is blue as well. Oh god, it went really scary then. So, as always, if you guys like this video and you think we should make more music videos using the erogenous tones, then do give it a like. I'm gonna have some crazy thumbs on this now. Crazy thumbs. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more random stuff that we make. We like to make random stuff. It's basically our pastime, especially when we're locked in our house.
Oh, and if anyone knows anything about the erogenous tones...
Oh yeah, totally. If anyone's got an erogenous tones, hey, if you've got an erogenous tones or you want to ask anything about it, tell us anything about it, pop it in the comments. We would love to know. And we'll see you, I mean, I don't know what I'll look like in the next video, but we'll see you in the next one. Bye!